Howdy everybody, my name is Salty Table and welcome back to episode 11 of my Minecraft adventure series with my friends. Today I'm going to be working on the second and third story of my castle. There's a lot of detail that I like to put in on it, so I'm a really slow builder. I'm not like a green or anything, but I'm just going to be working on that today. I'm not really sure if you guys are interested in watching me build up the castle. If you're not, just let me know in the comments, alright? You don't need to lose your mind, just be like, hey, Salty. We don't like watching you build your castle. And I'll be like, all right. And I'll just finish it off camera and then come back when it's done. But today, I'm going to be working on the second and third floor, like I said, because in the back, when you go up these stairs, as you can see, it just leads to nothing. It's just nothing. So we need to put in a floor, and that requires wood. I swear, I spent more time mining wood than studying in school. This is exhausting. The amount of axes I went through could have made like 40 anvils. And the amount of ladders I lost just chopping down trees, it's just exhausting. But, what better way to start and then start building some extra areas out. In this corner over here, for the second story, I'm going to start building out this little, kind of like corner castle piece. And I'm going to do it on the other side too. Because, this is kind of like a symmetrical build. Well, at least I'm trying to do a symmetrical build. I'm not very good at building symmetrical, but I'm trying, alright? So I could totally finish in something be completely off-centered, but I don't really care. This is just going to look like a really cool castle piece. This is also going to come up here, I'm going to put some details right here, some nice wood. That way it's not such repetitive, stone brick, stone brick, stone brick, stone brick. It's going to be nice, have some flavor to it. Also, I'm putting in these floors right here, but I have to be kind of careful, so I'm using slabs, and this part of the floor isn't going to be even with the rest of the floor. But I think that's looking good. Take a look at that, and it's going to be the same thing on the other side. I think this little area needs some more work. I'm going to continue building up the back side, and I'm going to put some window panes right there, leave some room open. And I'm just going to start going up around this whole castle, building up the second story walls, leaving some kind of gaps open. I think the backside is going to be really nice, but I'm not going to have I think that bottom exit's just going to, I was thinking of having an emergency exit, but I'm not really sure. So we'll think about that later. If someone tries to jump me in the castle, I need an easy way out. But that looks good so far. So the front does kind of look awkward. I built up all the walls on the second floor, and I don't know. Something feels off. It just looks weird to me. So I'll get back to the front later, and I'm going to keep working away on the back. Something I did is I actually rounded off kind of the back with a little castle piece, because I think if I build it any taller, it's going to look really kind of awkward. So I just kind of put upside down stairs going around the top edge of it, and I'm going to build kind of a small spire on top of it, and I'm going to have a bigger roof in between these two in the center. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but usually I try to describe what I see in my head, and I'm poor at it. There we go. So I added some more detail, and that's what it looks like so far. I think this is looking good. We had this big good entrance, and then we'll have a window above it. And then right in between these two little castle things, I'm going to have a little mini house. I don't know how to describe it. You guys will see when I'm done. Anyways, the front, I thought of a solution to kind of bring it all together. And I'm going to put some upside down stairs going across the front of it. And I think this is going to be good. So I'm thinking of what I want on this third floor. And I think I'm going to have this be my room. This is going to be my room. The second floor is going to be guest bedrooms, and the first floor is going to be where I keep my tools. Well, not my personal tools. My personal tools will be kept on the third floor. But I think that kind of brings the top all together. I think that really ties it really well. Oh, all right, we're good. Anyways, yeah, I think this is going to tie it well together. I'm going to put a garden up here. If you guys want me to name this garden anything, just let me know in the comments, and I'll basically open to anything. Anyways, I got a good strategy laid out for the second floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave 2 blocks in between this floor. So there's going to be this. I'm not going to have just a block and then the floors on that block. I'm going to have a block and then another one. That way I can have the roof of the second floor is different than the floor of the third floor. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but it will when I actually do it. So I'm building up this right here. This is going to be like the little castle piece, and I got to start building out, like, this is where I'm going to have like a castle chunk. You'll see I'm going to have like a spire. This is also like the glass. We also need that glass right there, and here is this is where we're going to have like a nice window. This is really going to help add that castle look to it. This is where we're going to have like a balcony, and then over here we need to throw in some more windows. Yeah, that's going to look good. That's going to look good when it's nice and done. Alright, so one problem I had, I put in the wood floor, right? But I actually put it in on the ceiling. I put it one block too high, and I didn't like it. I didn't like this as my ceiling. I want this kind of oak wood to be my floor and just match the first story of the castle rather than it, just change the entire dynamic. I want it to have a nice, steady flow. So I'm going to put these dark oak wood half slabs as the ceiling, and then we'll put the oak wood as the floor. It's going to look good, guys. I think I'm also going to have the garden go one block. So this is where the garden is going, right? Okay. We're going to have this as like a little walkout area that I can just walk out of my Grand Master Suite area. This isn't a hotel, my just grand room. And we can walk out onto this grassy area and just look out over the trees. And when I get shaders on, I'll be able to see much farther. There's the bridge I built. I'm going to have that go up to the actual grassy area so that grass can spread and I can actually have grass there rather than just dirt. And I also put this staircase in here. That way we can get up to the suite, and that's gonna look good. This is I like the way this castle's laid out. We got very good staircase flowing, and it's just looking good so far. I like this. This is gonna be fun, guys. Anyways, this is also the floor. You can see this is my wood floor. Nothing really too special about it. One cool thing is we need to name this castle, guys. We need to, give this some value. When you name something, you're really attached to it. So if you guys have any name recommendations, let me know in the comments, of course. This is supposed to be something that is, really fun. So, guys, just let me know if you have any recommendations for what I should do with this castle, if I should add anything, if I should take anything away. There's a whole island of space below me, so please let me know if you have any suggestions on what I should put in there, too. Because I was thinking of putting a garden in the island below the castle, but I'm not really sure yet. I think this back is looking good so far. One thing we do need to add is that little house piece, but look at that corner piece. I think that corner piece just adds so much to it. It's just like it makes it so less dull because that wall was really boring. But there's the back and the short walk around the front. This was the little house piece that I was talking about, guys. I think this is gonna look really good. All right, but I'm not really sure. I usually have really bad ideas and I execute them poorly, but I've gotten better at executing my poor ideas better. So here is going to be the top piece right here, and then we'll just take a step back. Let's see. I think this is going to look really good. Yeah, that looks so much better. I think that just ties the back entrance together so much better. Unfortunately, nobody's going to be able to see this when they're down on the ground. But if you were like up in the trees, you'd be able to see this castle from so far away if you had like shaders on and you had a higher render distance. And I'm just going to put the walls in right here. And we're cutting off a big amount of space with this garden here. So it better be a nice garden. I don't really like that corner. That corner looks kind of weird. I might change that off camera. Don't worry, guys. I won't make you watch me change that right now. But this garden better be like live up to the hype. So I might put trees out here, maybe a small little water pond. Because remember, there is a floor below us, like directly below this floor. So I think this castle's coming along pretty well. Now, excluding that dirt bridge, it's looking good, guys. I think it's looking good. It's tying together really well. It's got a really fluid look. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode 11 of my Minecraft adventure series with my friends. We're almost done constructing the castle, and when we're done, we're going to finish building up the rest of the island. We need like a lake, a farm for animals, and a farm for food. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, whatever. You guys heard 1,000 times. Thank you guys so much, and take it easy.